Here we are at part 56 of my video walkthrough for Suikoden. We're storming Gregminster Palace. We have some crazy monster enemies in here, such as Ikanadana. I just like to instant kill those things. They're kind of rough, so... And good old Imperial soldiers. Which these are the best of the best. They'll actually get fair amounts of counterattacks and stuff against us, so... That's alright. I think we can take them. Our guys are getting pretty good dodges and counterattacks themselves. Alright. Excellent. Yeah, really good experience in here, and money, so... And Windspun Armor, the best heavy armor in the game. Oh yes, good stuff here. Kwanda's the only one that can actually equip it out of our party. Yeah, 333 defense for Kwanda. That is... It's ridiculous. Like, Kwanda's base defense without having any armor is probably better than the rest of our party members with armor. And yeah, we get in a lot of forced fights with Imperial guards. So, yeah, I try to use my instant death spells. Just completely drain myself out of all those charges. Just to get rid of these fights. Yeah, I guess in retrospect I should have saved my Thunder Gods for these fights, because I kind of starting to run out of magic when I got to the end of this, but oh well, whatever. Yeah, I'm not going to show every one of these, I just thought I'd show off one of them. And I'll show another fight when I get some new monsters going on here, although most of the things that we fight in here are just the guards. So it makes it hard, but once we clear them out, then, well, yeah, we don't have to fight them anymore. I like how it still plays the Gregminster music in the background, kind of real quiet. The floors are so well polished, you can see your reflection on them. There's not really a whole lot of treasure in here, but the stuff we do find is really good. Alright, yeah, I ran out of hell charges, so I was going to go ahead and demonstrate the other method that I was using for killing these guys. To use Rainstorm and Black Shadow. And I was hoping that the damage between the two of those would be enough to actually kill all these guys, but wasn't quite enough. Yep, killed the one in the back, but the guys in the front are still kicking. Which Pawn got a counter. Ha 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 ha. But yeah, one hit should actually finish those off, so. Well, that's that. See how long I can keep those two spells going. I'm gonna run out of charges of those eventually too. And then I guess we'll just have to kill them the old-fashioned way. Well, good gravy. That is a lot of soldiers. Oh, here's a normal fight. Phantoms and Colossus. Colossus is another one of those good finger of death enemies, so... And the Phantoms are kind of annoying, because they can actually hit our backline. They just kind of teleport around, so they can ignore the whole frontline backline thing. But, yeah, we're all pretty tankish, so it doesn't really matter. Although they do look cool, you gotta give them that. Fortunately, they're not very strong themselves. 69! Oh. And if we keep heading right from that soldier, we can find another chest with the horned helmet, which I think's the most powerful heavy helmet in the game. So, yeah, 353 defense. And I can give his full helmet over to Cleo, because I've been too lazy to buy any new armor. And I'm still wearing ninja suits. Which I actually kind of like just wearing the ninja suits through the whole game, because they give a speed boost. Well, yeah, faster my party members go, the faster I can kill the enemies, and the less damage I actually take. And the final chest of the game, we find a power ring, which gives 16 defense and a strength boost, so yeah, it's good for Kwanda, why not? putting him up at 354 defense. And yeah, I'm going to use my editing techniques to do a battle warp, just to get myself back out of the castle here. Another Ichigon. I don't remember what all stuff actually drops out of here. I think the Ichigon things drop windspun armors, and the Colossus drop power rings, because I think I got one as a drop somewhere. I'm not sure what the soldiers drop, or the phantoms, but I think I tried to cover most of the important drops. You'd have to be insanely crackish to actually want to go out and farm the best armor for every single character that can equip it. I just keep, 6 good sets. Seems to work good. You can only use 6 people at a time anyway, and the bank is so convenient to use. So, yeah, that's pretty much all of Gregminster Palace there. I was at the final save point. So, I'm going to go out and mess around a little bit. And I was trying to minimize the amount of excess grinding that I was doing and whatnot. But I do like to use a completely different party for fighting the final boss than I do for just playing the game. So I'm going to want to get these guys leveled up, because these are 2 of the characters I've never used before. And as you can see, well, on that last screen there, I had maximum money. Yeah, if you have a prosperity rune and you go through Gregminster Palace, you will be at max money when you leave. 1 shy of 1,000,000 potch, so I got plenty of money to buy armor and sharpen up my new characters and whatnot, so. Alright, let's go to the 4th floor and get these guys in my party here. Alright, Saripon and Kawanda. The reason I don't like to use Kawanda is you get extra dialogue for, like an extra line of dialogue for each of the Imperial Generals during the final fight, but they have to not be in your party in order to get the dialogue. So I would take Kawanda, but I want to leave him out, so instead I want to take Ruby and Crowley. Ruby is kind of just like an improved version of Kirkus. He's a decent spellcaster and he's long range. And Crowley is like the spellcaster. He's like the mage of the game. He has insanely high magic stat, but like no strength or defense, and his armor completely sucks, but it's okay. The amount of power he has well makes up. Alright, get everyone some equipment here, and I went ahead and bought some silver hats for everybody just to give them, flesh them out there. And let's get the runes that I want. I want to give Crowley the Rage rune, which is the Super Fire rune, and give Ruby the Cyclone rune, the Super Wind rune. And I forgot about doing this. So, I'll be back in just a second. And I also want to give Victor the Mother Earth rune. And the reason I like this setup is it gives me the full range of spells for the final boss. I have Tyr with the Soul Eater, and then Victor with Earth, Cleo with Water, Ruby with Wind, Crowley with Fire, and Flick with Thunder. So I have all 5 elemental spells available, plus a Soul Eater. Makes for a good balanced set for the boss. But unfortunately, Victor's magic's a little low. Now this is completely unnecessary, I just like to do it because I want to cast the big high level spell off of everything during the final boss fight, just because it's cool, you know? So unfortunately Victor's magic stat's a little bit weak, so there's a trick we can do to raise it up. It's kind of cheating, but I find it unnecessary anyway. So I found 2 magic pieces during the game, so what I want to do is give him his magic pieces, and his magic stat was like 103 or something. And I'm going to go out here and commit suicide. I'm just going to try to get into a fight and let these random enemies just kill me. And the reason is whenever you die, you have the option of try again or give up. Give up just ends the game. But if you do try again, it loads from your last save. But what the point of the try again thing was is, if you're in the middle of a dungeon and you're having problems, you try again. It would take you back to the castle so you can maybe buy some better armor or whatever, but you wouldn't lose all your level ups while you're going through the castle. So your stats remain the same, but your inventory is loaded off of your save file. So Victor's magic stat will remain what it is with the 2 magic stones boosting it, but I'll also have the magic stones back in my inventory. so that I can use them again to raise his magic stat and then go out and die, try again. Just continue doing that until I get his magic stat up to 132, I think it is. Which is the level that he needs to cast level 4 spells.